Well, hey friends, welcome back and welcome if you're new. I'm Sky and I'm so happy that you're here for today's video. Today we're going to spend a little bit of time in our front sitting room. So this used to be our dining room and what would be a traditional dining room. However, it is right at the front of our house. Right when you open the front door, you're greeted by the staircase and what was the dining room. We found that we really did not use this space as a dining room. We have a breakfast nook, as we call it, that has our big kitchen table where we eat most of our meals. We also have a big island in the kitchen that has 4 bar stools. The kids will often snack or sometimes eat their breakfast there. So we had plenty of space for our family plus a few others. And it's not too terribly often that we're hosting large groups where we need more of a formal space. I think that will come, and I do think that eventually we will be switching this room back to a dining room as our kids get older. But right now we're in a season with kids that are 9 and under, and we often spend our time hanging out on the couch, reading books, playing games, just being a family. And we decided that we would use this space more if it was more of a sitting room. This is not the sitting room that maybe you or your mom or your grandma had. My mom has one, my grandma had one that no one's allowed to touch. This is a very used room, and everything was kind of designed with the intention that kids would be in here and spending time in here, so it's safe. Now we don't have like little ones anymore, but it's perfect for our family. So as I think I mentioned, this space has been just great for us as a living room, but we originally had a sofa in here. It was actually a small sectional. My friend and I did a furniture switch up. We traded couches, and that was like the coolest thing. Highly recommend if you or you and a friend are looking to just change your spaces up a little bit. We were able to do that for free, and it was so fun, and I loved that sectional. However, we wanted to really open this space up a little bit more and cozy it up, if that makes sense, by just rearranging things. And it didn't make sense with the sectional that we had to do that. So I'm so excited to share about today's sponsor, which is Cheetah. They have the most beautiful furniture. So we're gonna start the video off today by taking a look at their furniture and sharing the pieces that we're adding to this room. And then we're gonna move into decorating, and I'll show you the pieces that I have thrifted for this space, and also some of the new things that I purchased, and just show you how this room comes together. We are going to totally transform our front living room for fall with the Julian Kane collection by Cheetah. Cheetah Living makes stylish and comfortable furniture accessible to everyone with options for all budgets. They offer an assortment of modern designs ranging from farmhouse to contemporary. I'm showing you the unboxing of the Julian Kane sofa and chair today. This style is perfect for our home because it offers clean lines and a neutral aesthetic. I love the mix of wood and natural fabric in our home, and assembly was so easy, y'all. The hardware and legs are zipped under the furniture, and there are step-by-step instructions for easy assembly. Y'all know Chad has put together quite a bit of furniture, and he said this was a piece of cake. The cushions all have zips and are machine washable, and they're also reversible. Cheetah Living's furniture is so easy to clean and is sustainable for pet-owning families and families with children. We have both, and I can attest to this. The fabric is so soft, almost velvety, and the cushions are very comfortable. The Julienne collection features a linen-like fabric with variegated yarns that creates a heathered appearance, and it is 100% polyester. It's soft to the touch with a hint of shine thanks to its Chanel yarns. It is Oeco-Tex certified and suitable for high traffic use. We have been enjoying this furniture for a few weeks now, and I must say, I get the hype. The quality is truly outstanding. We've got 3 kids and 2 dogs, and this room gets loads of traffic. The fabric is truly velvety soft, and I find myself escaping to this room to cozy up and relax a couple times a day. You can save 15% on the Julienne collection by using the code HOLM15 at the link in my video description. Thank you again, Cheetah, for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get to decorating. So many fun things to see in such a, little clip here, but we found some great things for this room, and I am just so excited to share them with you. So to start, you'll notice this beautiful antique mirror on the wall here. I just call my friend Ashton my mirror supplier. She shops at the Depot just like I do and finds all the beautiful mirrors, and so much so that she tells me every time I buy a mirror from her, it's because she's replacing it with another one she's found. So the mirror in our entryway that I recently shared with y'all is one that she found at the Depot and then sold to me. And this one is also one that she found at the Depot and then sold to me. My goal here in this room was really to tie in the natural, modern look of the furniture with the kind of antique, found look of the rest of our home. And I think that I was able to do that by bringing this statement piece in here. It really makes a difference. Another fun find that was secondhand was this fiddly fig. It is artificial, which I'm not the best at keeping plants alive. It looks a little dusty, although it's not. So I'm wondering, even though it's faux, if I could just go in with some, what is it? I think people use like coconut oil maybe, and like a little rag, and just kind of shine the leaves up a little bit. So I might do that. One of the reasons that I loved this fiddly fig so much is that it has a little bit of character to it in the way that the branches are and the leaves are. It was, I think, $50, and it was really nice because the pickup location was right by my husband's office, so it was perfect. But it's so pretty. I just threw it in one of these crocks I had gotten from Hearth and Hand a long time ago, maybe 2 years ago, and I think that it ended up being the perfect little planter. The last big item that I thrifted for this space is this beautiful pine coffee table. So I had originally put 2 ottomans here in the center of the room, and I love them. I still actually have both of them. One of them is right here, and I'm kind of testing out the idea of just leaving it there so that when we are all in this room, we can just hang out and everyone has a seat. So I'm kind of just like back and forth on whether or not I'm going to keep that. But I am using some different greens through pillows and blankets in here. That's my go-to. And especially since we are so close to Christmas time, I want this room to transition well, and the items that I use in here work for fall and Christmas. So that is what I'm loving right now. It is so pretty. And again, I have another one that's just off camera right now. Having those ottomans here in the center of the room made the room not feel very balanced. You guys, I can't film a video. Deep breaths. Well, this is how we're gonna get it. This is what we're gonna do. So, having the ottomans in the center of the room made the space here, does not feel balanced. We had the beautiful furniture, and they just felt pretty teeny tiny. So I went to Marketplace, as I do, and happened to stumble across this coffee table. It was, I believe, $160, and honestly, it's solid wood. It was already pretty much done. Everything was sanded down how I would want it, except for the top. They put 4 coats of a wax on the top, which I get. I understand they want to protect the wood. However, it's not the look that I wanted. So my amazing husband sanded it down for me, and now everything matches. And I love it so much. It fills the space. It really works well with the Cheetah Living furniture as far as coloring goes, and I'm just so happy with it. So we're gonna decorate that today. This corner over here really needed some sort of an end table. So I got resourceful. I didn't really want to buy anything new, and I decided to go ahead and just bring this up from our guest bedroom downstairs. I have a stool that can be used as an end table for now in our guest bedroom, but this I just couldn't say no to for now. I don't know if it'll forever stay in here, but it's such a good match. There's even cane on the bottom here, which goes with the cane on the sofa. So I thought this would be just such a great little table to put here. So we will add a lamp. We're gonna add some artwork on the wall here, and we'll decorate the furniture with some throws and pillows, and then of course do a little bit of coffee table decor. I did also want to note that the curtains in here have been switched as well. So I shared my office makeover video. I'll link it down below if you missed it. And I talked a little bit more about these curtains, but they are from IKEA, and I do really love them. They're light filtering and more of a beige than a white. So I feel like they warm the space up a little bit, and I just really love them. Be totally honest with y'all, the lamp that I'm putting here is too small, but I had 2 different lamps get delivered and both were damaged, so we are gonna go with this. Hopefully down the road I'll find something that works a little bit better. I do love this pumpkin candle, but I don't think this is the right spot for it. I think it's a little bit too creamy against the lamp, which is more of a cool tone. So I'm gonna swap this out with my green candle, which happens to be a Christmas scent, but we're close enough, right? I like this a whole lot better. This print was actually in this room before on the gallery wall that we had over here, and so I thought it would be fun to bring it back. I also just love it. It's a Moody, it's an angel. I don't know the significance behind it, if there is any, but it was just one of those cheap prints on Etsy that I downloaded and had put into this Target frame, and I think that it just ties the room together beautifully. We're gonna add a big old decor book. Love this homebody book from Joanna Gaines. Such a classic. I'm gonna open it up to a page that I think is just pretty. Okay, I like the coloring of these, so we'll put that one there. This marble tray is from Target, and I am going to have to kind of live with this. Each one is a little bit different, and I had this delivered. I didn't actually go into the store and pick it out. And I do feel like it's a little bit like more orangey, beigey than I would probably go for, but we're gonna play with it and see if I like it on the table. I have these dried mini gourds that I got from my local antique store last year. So I thought that maybe I could pile some of those up in here and just see what that looks like. I'm not sold on it, but maybe I just need to live with it for a little while. So let's add a couple more things. I also have these dried gourds that I was thinking I would put on here, but I feel like they're too white, like too bright of a color. So I think I'm not gonna do that. Another item that I thought could be really neat on this table is this antique book. This is actually a North Carolina geography book, which is pretty cool since we live in North Carolina. Just a fun one to flip through. So I think I'm going to put that on here and maybe pair it with some of my other antiques. Huge thank you for being here today, friends. I really appreciate each one of you. Make sure that you check out Cheetah Living at the link in my video description down below. You're gonna get 15% off of my furniture that is shared today in this video by using the code HOLM15. So make sure you take advantage of that amazing offer. It is just the perfect time to spruce up the furniture in your home and check out all the beautiful pieces that they have to offer. Alrighty, friends, I'll see y'all in the next one. I am thinking that we're just going to quickly share all the fall things and move on to Christmas. Before you know it, November will be here, and for a lot of us here on YouTube, we love to push that content out early so that you can see it and have some decorating ideas, inspiration, see what we're finding, purchasing, thrifting, all the things to just provide you with some ideas as you prepare to decorate your home for the holiday season and as Many of you know, I'm sure, that so many of the items that stores push out at the very beginning of the season sell so fast, and they often don't bring them back. So it's a great opportunity for you just to keep your eyes peeled and see what's out there so that you don't miss out. All right, see y'all next time. Bye, friends.